number one New Year's resolution in 2015 among Americans was to lose weight. And coincidentally, the U.S. hit an all-time high adult obesity rate of 28%, with another 35.6% of adults classified as overweight. Unfortunately, 73% of those who set fitness goals as resolutions give them up. And almost half of those making resolutions reported losing very few pounds or actually gaining weight. Methods of weight loss seem to be limited only by the imagination. Some popular techniques include low-calorie diets, counting fat grams, eating severely limited types of food, and replacing foods with liquids or powders. Other strategies include regimented exercise plans, use of super nutrient substances, altered proportions of fat, protein, and carbohydrates, wacky combinations of food to enhance metabolism, and weight loss support groups. And then there are fad diets like the Atkins diet, the South Beach diet, Paleo, Weight Watchers, Volumetrics, Nutrisystem, and The Zone. Also provide other popular alternatives. While all the methods are different, they all seem to share the promise, lose weight and do it without much effort. For most of my life, I've wanted to be thin. Over the years, I tried many of the weight loss methods, and yet I remember only one brief period when I was in great shape. That was while I was in college and rowing on the crew team. The 9 miles a day of running, a class load that left little time for eating, and a severely limited budget had a lot to do with that success. Other than college days, I guess that I've typically hovered between 15 and 25 pounds and more overweight. Thanks to a 6'5" frame, I've been able to hide the weight better than an average height person would. About 10 years ago, I decided to try a new, potentially revolutionary program. I called it Eat Less and Exercise. Oddly, it is essentially the same method I used successfully in college. Not too long after I began the program, I received so many positive comments about all the weight I had lost that it makes me believe I must have been even fatter than I thought before my new program. While it's required discipline and diligence, the amazing thing is that it worked. Ultimately, I dropped about 40 pounds and have kept it off for over 10 years. I've become convinced that it is all about attitude, not necessarily about slick programs or fad diets. Just like when I quit smoking cold turkey 30 years ago, it's about having the right motivation and simply deciding to do it. But I'm not knocking any of the official diet plans, and each person has to find the solution that works for them. If, however, you're among the 70% of Americans resolving to lose weight in 2016 and you want a new plan, here are a few of my personal techniques. Always eat something in the morning, usually a piece of fruit, some granola, or a couple of eggs. I also avoid bread, but I don't totally eliminate it. Leave a few bites or more uneaten on your plate at each meal. When dining out with others, split entrees. I apologize to my restaurant friends and members, but that seems to work. Eat a lot of salads. I've discovered that you can put almost anything on a salad and make a great meal. One of my favorites is a cheeseburger, no bun, salad with blue cheese dressing. Cut down on snacking and snack on healthier things like carrots or dry roasted almonds. The bottom line is that I think about what I eat and I consciously eat less of it. Exercise is the second key to the program. For me, exercise must be convenient, it must be routine, and it must be at least somewhat enjoyable. In my case, I established a home gym with a small weight machine and an elliptical trainer. Knowing that my nights are too unpredictable, I try to work out in the mornings before work. In getting in shape, like in life, some important principles apply. Find your personal motivation and then just do it. Keep it simple. Remember, eat less, exercise. Practice moderation. Smaller portions, splitting, leaving some food behind. Establish a routine, exercise. Practice stick-to-itness, do it every day. In the past, I've lost and gained weights many times over. This time, it's worked. Perhaps it's because my program is based on simple, sensible concepts with an emphasis on moderation rather than on quick fixes or fads. And perhaps so are the best things in life, based on simple principles, self-discipline, and moderation. As you make this year's New Year's resolutions, try applying these tenets. You might find that you can make your resolution last all year long. Happy New Year. I'm John Longstreet with another edition of Longstreet Beat. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.